Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. Okay, so you're Nora
Yes.
from Brittany.
Yeah.
And if no one knows where Brittany is,
It's
you
in
have to
France.
look it up. It's in
Exactly.
France. It's in the best part of France.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And then me being Canadian, and I've lived in, well, I lived in Toronto, but I lived in Nova Scotia, Brittany, Nova Scotia, and just right across the we North Atlantic. And we compared photographs of Nova Scotia to Brittany, how much they look the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Mind blowing. Exactly the same.
Just one side of the ocean, the other side of the ocean,
Yeah.
but oh my god, geographically they're so similar, it's not even
Yeah.
funny. So we're gonna do your hair, we're doing the retro, and you wanted to do something, you said impact.
Yeah, exactly.
So we had a whole bunch of, like, I think we were up to like 10 or 12 pictures,
Yeah.
and narrowed it down. So we've narrowed it down to 2 now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now we're gonna flip the coin.
Now we're gonna flip a coin. Now here they are.
Yeah.
And you can-
This one here, very wide.
Oh yeah, die impact.
Yeah, a big impact.
Yeah, and then there's that one,
here.
and that one we've touched on that one in this channel before. The old
Yeah.
classic wedge haircut. We love them.
Yeah.
We love them both, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab my stool for the choline toss, and also we have that mystical mother around the salon. That you're gonna get this haircut. The mother is actually a coin toss.
Ouais.
Yeah, so the mother's going to decide with a coin toss,
Okay.
the salon mom, the mystical mom around here, between these two. So what is it going to be? Heads or tail? Which one's heads, which one's tails?
Head, tail.
So heads, tails.
Oh, tail. This
Heads, tails.
one. Ha, ha, ha.
And also you can override the coin toss anyway. We'll just see what the coin toss is. So which one was it? This is heads, this is tails.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tails. So
Tails.
this
Oh,
one
yeah.
won.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Oh la la, I'm ready
But like I said, you can override the coin toss, but
Yeah.
that's the winner.
Oh, maybe I will
Mm.
override the tone course actually.
You might. But also you have to consider that that's the bigger life experience.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you ever had a haircut that goes like snip, snip,
Sure.
it's the bigger life experience. They're both amazing. It's your call.
Mm.
You're a woman. Because at the end of the day, this is about consent, right? If you don't consent, we don't do it.
Mhm.
But if you want that life experience, it's an invitation. As they say en français,
Une
invitation.
invitation. Très
Exactly.
bien.
Très
Très,
bien.
très bien.
Très bien. So we're gonna wash your hair first anyway.
Okay.
So if it's freaking you, it's freaking the crap out of you. We'll fall back onto the other one by default
Yeah.
because they're both amazing.
Okay.
But like I said, that is impact.
Yeah.
To go
Big
from this to
impact.
this, that's impact.
Yeah.
So. And it's a cold winter day in Wellington, because I know most people watching this stuff are like Northern
Mhm.
Hemisphere, U.S., Canada, Europe, and whatnot. And I think Canada was like, I think Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver today were 44 degrees, which is hot.
Yeah.
And we are what, 6 degrees?
Yeah. With some snow.
Yeah. Some snow in the hills, not in the city. Doesn't snow in Wellington, but it snows up in the mountains. So we're seeing snow in our mountains, and we're cold down here, where the rest of the world is boiling.
Yeah.
But that's the way the world works. And Brittany's probably warm now too.
Yeah. Well, warm for Brittany is like 25 degrees.
Yeah, that's right. Same in Nova Scotia. 25 degrees a hot day in Nova
Exactly.
Scotia, and
Yeah.
rare.
And everybody become red.
Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, the ocean's always cold, but
Hmm.
people from those places swim in it anyway.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
They always say, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
Not that cold. Elle est bonne, we say.
Yeah. Ooh, that's yeah.
Really
Whatever. There's Nice and Brittany, different water. Cool. Come on over. Let's wash your hair.
Okay.
Come on over.
Alright, let's go. Oh no.
No, that's okay.
Oh well. I'm good, thank
Okay,
you.
that's cool. Yeah, it's really cold in Wellington. You can feel it drafting here. It's not that cold compared to Canada. It's not that cold,
Yeah,
but it's cold for Wellington.
yeah, it's cold for me as well.
Is it? Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's drafting to the door over there. With it.
Yeah, it's a true Christmas weather.
Yeah, we would be. We're at the end of June,
Yeah.
which the reciprocating would be the end of December, if this is the northern hemisphere. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like June 24th would be the reciprocal of Christmas.
there you go.
Yeah.
See?
So we're at the end of June, so which that's like the end of December for those in the northern hemisphere who are trying to understand what all this means.
I got you.
Yeah. So here's the big question right now: which one do you want to do?
Well, I think the coin decides for us, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that what we're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that means we're gonna do
Oh la la.
that one. I think it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, do that. It's the like you said when you came in tonight. Like I want the drama haircut.
Yeah.
That's the drama haircut and the life experience. And that means you get to go back to France. You get off the plane on the other
Yeah.
end, a different girl, a different
Yeah.
woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Change your life. Change your hair, change your life. Oh, and the other thing, Coco Chanel said, a woman who changes her hair is about to change her life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so here we are.
Exactly.
Going for the life experience. Yeah, cutting off this much hair. This is the first time in your life you've ever done this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I never did that before.
It's
Never color my hair, never cut my hair too short.
No, that's cool. So
Yeah.
it's yeah, you'll be like 80. You look back on the photos and you're like, that was fun. I'm so glad I did that. That was like my
Well,
time
I
in
really
New
hope so.
Zealand.
Yeah. You know what I've done crazy in New
Like
Zealand?
crazy. Yeah, I jumped out of there. Did you jump out of an airplane?
I've done paragliding.
You did paragliding?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you bungee jump?
No.
No. But it's all
Maybe with my short hair.
maybe. But it's all about high impact adventure. You know, paragliding, jumping a plane, bungee, high impact adventure.
Yeah.
Cutting your hair all off, high
Exactly.
impact adventure.
Exactly.
Welcome to New Zealand.
Same.
You come home a different person,
Exactly.
and they're all exhilarating. Yeah, because cutting your hair is actually really nerve wracking too.
Oh
Just
yeah.
like bungee jumping.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same right now. I'm like,
Oh yeah, the nerves beforehand. This is about to begin, and once it starts, you can't stop.
Yeah.
It begins. So now you just have to let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Watch this.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll turn the chair so the camera a little bit,
Okay.
just so they can see. But that was where you had to look at it a little bit at the start. And there we go, right around the ears, just like that. And then up the back side. Now the experience is so much fun.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's going to take you 3 days.
Yeah.
After 3 days, you just be like, oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah.
But the first 3 days, it's mixed emotions.
Yeah.
And then after 3 days,
Yeah.
it's embracement.
Going tomorrow at work.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you tell anyone you're getting a haircut?
Nope.
Good, that's the best. Never tell anyone you're getting a haircut. Just
I just told my flatmate to make sure they don't freak out when I come back.
sorry?
I just told my flatmate to make sure they don't freak out and think that somebody
Oh,
else
yeah.
came back.
Yeah, like someone's breaking into the flat.
Yeah.
They're calling the police on you.
Yeah.
Like there's this crazy woman out there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
no, it's me.
And then at the news, French woman.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the police show up and you're French and everything, and
Oh yeah.
the accents, you don't understand what you're saying.
Sorry, I don't speak English.
Sorry, I don't speak English.
I'm French.
Oh, français?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? New Zealand cops are not the most diverse in the world. They're awesome. We have really cool cops in this country because they're not
Yeah.
like police in other countries. They're just, I always say, like New Zealand cops, they don't carry a gun. They don't carry guns in this country,
Yeah.
for one. And a lot of them are like, they grew up playing rugby.
Hmm.
So you'll find that when you watch our police TV show, like Police 10-7, like you watch the US police shows or the European police shows, and it's just high intense crap.
Yeah.
You watch our like Police 10-7, they're more likely to do a rugby tackle. Someone's getting away, they're like, they just do a rugby tackle. Because they're not carrying, police aren't carrying a gun anyway.
Yeah, true.
And someone's running away, and they're running after them like, because a lot of them are rugby players anyway, and they just do a rugby tackle. Which is really cool. And then the guy gets the perp, you say another guy, the perp, or the guy running away gets tackled like a rugby tackle. He's just like, oh, you got me good there. This country is just so different.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you got me good there, bro. So you have to come with me.
Yeah.
But other countries like, oh, he's running.
Yeah, true.
This country? No, it's a rugby tackle.
Yeah.
I don't even think they train how to do a rugby tackle. It's just these guys are falling back on their rugby. Yeah, New Zealand cops are actually really cool.
Yeah.
Like it's.
That's the first time I get a lollipop on a drug test.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So they give you a
Yeah.
drug test and they give you a lollipop after.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And you passed the test, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that's not a drug test, that's an alcohol test.
A which?
Alcohol test.
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol test. And yeah, I count to 5 and then I had my lollipop.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love New Zealand.
Me too.
Best country in the Western world to live.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? You can start to see the new you take shape because it's exposing your features. Because there's amazing features underneath all that hair that start to pop out,
Hmm?
and that's partly why the transition to short hair. Yeah, you start to see more of the woman underneath all the hair become exposed,
Oh, yeah.
which is part. And like I said, it's a confidence booster as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be amazing.
I hope so.
Well, you already are amazing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So you do your job is horse
Yeah,
Yeah.
horse riding coach.
riding
I think my
coach.
students can't wait to see me like that.
Oh, of course. And you got school break coming up, and now you've got a cool short haircut, which will be easier for your job
Yeah, exactly.
because it can be a busy time with the school break. All the kids want to ride horses. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring my daughter out to your
Yay!
yeah,
You can have a little
get her back on the horse again. She's been on the horse before. I showed you this.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll get her back on the horse, but better. Oh, I'll spin the chair. People always want to see the hair cutting.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm getting into new habits here. I'll slide that forward for you. You come around the other way. It's just it's so big and heavy. I never really was into rotating it around, but we want to do a dramatic haircut.
Yeah, let's be dramatic.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my
And
god.
then there's more. Just for you. Nah, you're great. You're gonna be amazing. Too bad we can't do music on these videos because we were cranking the music before we started filming.
Yeah.
There's some amazing songs going on. And then all of a sudden, like, okay, let's film now, and then silence, and brain's
Yeah.
like, but I want more music.
Yay.
Unfortunate for the thing called copyright.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the anti-cultural thing. Like this video is like all really cool about exploring cultures and from the past and whatnot. So how cool would it be to put music on that? But unfortunately, laws won't allow that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the copyright laws are like the anti-cultural, because you can't really share the culture with others without the hindrance of the copyright. You know?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. So it's annoying. You know, I could put the music on, but then there's some lawyer sending them off emails,
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
threatening emails, and even if they could be frivolous, it doesn't matter because there's always the lawyers looking to intimidate. And just send us $100 and we'll just settle this right now.
Oh,
Which is,
okay.
you know, it's fraud. It's fraud. There's always the fraudsters as well. It's the world we live in now. You can already see. Turn your head.
Oh.
You turn your head. Is it freaking you out?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
But good freak out. That'd be great. So I need to see you the end of this week too for follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll buy you a drink at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Because then your hair will be settled in and you'll be adjusted and then we'll go for a drink. What's today? Tuesday? Thursday, Friday. Maybe Friday. I'll buy
Okay.
you a drink Friday. And then
Nice.
you'll be say, how is the hair? You'll say, très bien.
Très bien, merci.
Merci.
J'adore.
Oui, merci. Très bien. Merci beaucoup. Today you'll be like, oh, come see, come saw. I'm not so sure. But when you become all, oui, merci. Love my hair. This is where a lot starts to come off. This is where you taper it up.
I can't watch that.
Eh?
I can't watch that.
That's fine, you don't have to. You can watch it later on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
If you can't watch it right now, it doesn't matter, you can watch it anytime. It'll be on YouTube for you forever. It's
Exactly.
like, I can't look.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter, you can watch it another time.
I send them to my parents. There you go.
Yeah.
See what your daughter is doing in New Zealand?
Yeah. Like, what are you doing with your hair?
Yeah.
Sometimes moms love it when you kind of show it. You never know. It's different
Yeah.
reactions.
Oh, my mom had this haircut when she was younger.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I always said though, there was another project we did was like get your mom's haircut. Whatever haircut your mom had when she was your age, bring a picture, do that haircut. Don't tell your mom, and then show her after. We did that project before, and that was so. The girls who did that one had so much fun with that one. And one girl went home, didn't tell her mom, went home. Mom, come here, because she matched her mom's hair on her wedding day.
Oh, yeah.
Mom, come here. And mom like nearly fell over.
Oh.
But it's fun to do that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Whatever hair your mom had on her wedding day. Yeah, we did that project a couple times. I posted that on another video. Some of the things I say on these videos are repeated, but you know what? Because you didn't hear the story. The ones watching have heard these stories before. So I'm like, I've heard this one before, but you've never heard it.
Yeah, true. I
Yeah,
never heard
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'll talk about other things too. Anyhow, it's like watching your favorite show and then they do a rerun. So when I repeat
Exactly.
things I've already said, it's like a rerun. You know, it's like, he's doing a rerun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very important part of the show.
exactly. But the haircuts are always new.
Yeah. What was your favorite one to do so far?
I like the prank haircut, the wedge haircut we did, and that was fun to do. But I really wanted the girl to run away.
To run away?
Yeah, we did the prank. Like the one girl got a haircut and set up her friend. Like, okay, you're next, and we made it like a wedge haircut. We wanted her friend to be too afraid to sit in the chair.
Oh.
It wasn't her friend; it was her sister.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But she wasn't afraid. She thought she took the chair. So I want to repeat that one, but I want the second outcome to be the girl ran away. The second girl ran away.
Oh, wow.
Too afraid to do the haircut.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because that was what we wanted. We wanted to make it like too scary for the. But they ended up, they were sisters, and they were just going to be both really cool. So I do want to repeat that one.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
Yeah, it was fun. And I've never seen anything like it before on YouTube's or whatever. So part of this is doing things you've never seen before.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but that was our launch to the channel. That was fun to do.
I bet it was.
Yeah. And the girl that did it, her name's Emma. Oh, did she ever? Because she's an actress. She so enjoyed every minute of it because we had hidden cameras for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Wow, did she ever have so much fun doing that? And she's been back and she's done a bunch of different things. She's now to like short blonde pixie cuts like from the 60s.
Oh yeah.
So her hair's been constantly evolving. So I don't know. What inspires me is all kinds of things. I don't have anything specific that inspires me. But at this point, if I wanted to do a repeat of any of these videos, would be that one, but with the outcome of the same concept, but have the other person like, oh no, I can't do that. Run for the door. And then it's a prank. You don't have to do it. It's just, I don't know. It'd just be cool to have a different outcome with that video to repeat it.
You might have somebody who actually wants to do it.
No. Well, that's what happened the first time. They both ended up being cool. They both ended up loving their haircut. But I don't know. I'll have to reset that one up again.
Uh-oh.
Look at your hair. Look at your face. Look at your cheeks. A different, like I said, a different woman's coming out from underneath all this hair. So pretty. Do you want to feel the back yet?
No, thank you.
Wait till the end? Yeah, that's cool. No, it's gonna feel, like I said, first 3 days. No, it's really pretty though.
Okay. I trust you.
Yep. It's getting later. The garage door is closing. That's what that noise is. It comes up in these videos sometimes. I'll tell that story. I don't think I've said it in a video before. This space, before it was a hair salon, it sat empty for a decade.
Oh yeah.
But it used to be that's the parking garage there, and this was where they kept the cash.
Oh.
And they had a couple of things in here. They had the safe in here for the money for the parking, and they had a bunch of security cameras because there's a mall on the other end of the building, and it had a bank of security cameras that were all wired into the mall. Because this mall was built in 1980.
Oh wow.
So this was the security office. So if you were shoplifting, they took you up to this room. There was the bank of the security cameras, and on the other side of this wall, that's where the ticket booth was to buy your ticket for the parking. I mean, we're going back to the 80s, right? This is how it used to be.
Wow.
Yeah. And this room here was the office, the securities, and there was the safe. And they smoked a ton of cigarettes in here. Because when I first walked in this room, all you could smell was cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
They smoked like decades of cigarettes, and it was just like, oh my god, it's disgusting. So it took a lot to get it going. But what happened was everything gets privatized, like gets contracted out. So the parking, they got rid of the parking services, the ticket booth. Now it's all on the computers, right? Like you punch it, right? So then that's gone. And the security gets contracted out to a security company. So then this room got abandoned because now that's what they did in the 80s. They just don't do that anymore. So now it's contracted out to a security company, contracted to a parking company. So this sat empty. And I took over this space. After being empty for so long. And turned it into this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But when you hear that noise, and these videos comes up every so often, because the garage door is over there for the parking for the mall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And this never used to be a retail space.
So that does mean it's 8 o'clock? No?
Yeah, I think it shuts at 8 o'clock. That's why it did that. It shuts at 8 o'clock now. And for me, for a hair salon, I like my hair salons like a rave. Hard to find. Because when you're really good and people will come to you, I don't like to be a main street salon because then it's annoying. The only thing about that is the walk-ins. I don't do walk-ins. Someone walks in like, can you give me a haircut? Like, no. Like, I'm going to drop everything to give you a haircut. I like my salon to be like a rave. Hard to find. But the ones who find it really want to be there.
Yay.
So I took over what used to be the back corner, not even in a mall, like not even, like hard to find. That's where my salon is. Intentionally. So that's why we are the way we are.
Okay.
Yeah. Hard to find. And then we've got disco balls and,
Yeah, I love the disco ball.
Yeah, so much
It's
fun.
actually very funny.
Yeah. Cool. Now we can to the top.
All right.
So you were Australia, then New Zealand.
Yeah.
Because you have a job like me, a hairdresser can go to anywhere in the world and
Yeah.
work.
That's cool, eh? Would you like to go somewhere else one day?
I'm too old.
Wow.
Not that I'm too old. I'm at an age now where I've done those jump around to different countries adventures, and I also have 2 daughters in this country that I've settled
Yeah.
on. So that whole country hopping is over for me now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I got settled into this place in the world.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it is a cool place to be.
Yeah.
So no.
No. What was your favorite country apart from New Zealand?
Oh, if I was to live anywhere in the world at this point, it's either Wellington or Halifax, Nova Scotia.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one or the other, but nothing else in the world. And if I was to live anywhere in the USA, and I'm, Portland, Oregon,
Hmm?
probably Portland, Oregon, in the USA. But there's a lot of hipsters and whatnot there. But I've spent time in Oregon in the past.
Oh, yeah.
I like Portland, Oregon too. Good adventurous terrain around the city, and you could have a cool hair salon in Portland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be my American choice. My Canadian choice is Halifax, Nova Scotia. And my New Zealand choice is Wellington, New Zealand. And my Australia choice is no thanks.
No thanks.
I love Australians. I like to visit.
Yeah.
Melbourne's a laid back place, but it's too big for me. Sydney, I spent a lot of time in Sydney in the past. It's just like another big city in the world.
Yeah.
Gold Coast is not my thing.
I landed in Gold Coast. I quite enjoy it. But,
Yeah, of course, it'd be fun,
Yeah.
but not a place for me to be like, okay, I'm going to live here, raise kids, and retire. No, sorry. I'd go to Gold Coast in my 20s and have a crazy time,
Yeah.
but younger me, Australia for sure. My age on, not interested in Australia
Yeah.
anymore.
Australia is just too big for me.
No disrespect to Australians, I love you and I love your country. Just my place in the world at the moment. Nowhere in Europe I'd want to live.
Oh, yeah?
No. Visit, yes. Live, no.
Yeah.
No.
And now I want to do a ton of Europe. That's funny, but that's actually when you go away that you realize how much you miss from your country.
Well, that's true, but you go up in a place like Brittany and there's all of that
Yeah.
not far from you. But
Yeah.
you end up in New Zealand and then you're like, why didn't I ever go to, I don't know, somewhere
Yeah.
that's very easy to get to? Like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter what it
I've
is.
never been to
And then when you're in
UK,
New Zealand, you think, wow, like that's so difficult to get to from here. But while I was there, I had all the chance to go there and I never went there.
Yeah.
But I think everybody has that everywhere,
Yeah.
regardless in the world.
We always forget to explore our own country, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. And I have the same regrets too.
Mm.
Even in Halifax, all the time I lived there, I come here now and like Titanic becomes like a big, people interested. Like, oh yeah, in Halifax we got the Titanic Museum. And they go, what's it like? I'm like, I don't know, never been, never went. Because when the Titanic sunk, all of the debris was brought to Halifax and all the dead bodies were brought to Halifax.
Oh,
Now there's
yeah.
the cemetery. I walk to the cemetery and walk by the Titanic graves. Not think much, when you're there, don't think much of it. But but all the like deck chairs from the boat and everything, they were brought to Halifax in 1912 when it sunk.
Mm.
And the museum's been there ever since.
Oh,
I walk by it every day on my way to work and walking by. You think I've ever paid admission to go?
Of
No.
course not.
So now you're in New Zealand and you talk about like, oh yeah, now what's it like? I'm like, I don't know. Never went. And now you're here like, maybe I should have gone.
Yeah.
And the other thing I never did back home was the Anna Green Gables house because it's not far either. You just go there for a weekend and go around the Anna Green Gables house from the book, Anna Green Gables.
Yeah.
Never did it.
Oh no.
No, not far.
Alright.
Now you're in New Zealand. It's like, oh, did you ever go to the Anna Green Gables house? I'm like, no, I didn't.
No.
And it was just there. So yeah, there's all kinds of that in the world.
Yeah.
Or Toronto. I've done enough of the stuff around Toronto in my life.
Mm.
I don't think I missed out on anything. Some things. Every so often something pops up. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't too far from where I lived. Never did it.
Oh well. We cannot miss things that we don't know, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the CN Tower you do too many times. Because every time someone comes to visit Toronto, you do the usual,
Mm.
I'll take you to this, this, and this. And it's always the CN Tower. It's just one of them. You go up there. If I never go up the CN Tower ever again in my life, I'll be totally fine with that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Have you been up the Eiffel Tower?
Not up. I've been on the feet of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
But not up, like up.
Yeah.
And I found it kind of boring, really.
I'm not big on going up high places. And I spend a lot of time in New York City because you could drive from Toronto to New York and you drive down there and go clubbing or go to different things. I've spent a lot of time there. Now, I've stood at the bottom of every building in New York and looked up.
Yeah.
But you think I'm going to pay money to go up them?
No.
I've stood between the World Trade Centers, and that's amazing. Like when I was there in the 90s, and I always thought the World Trade Center were beautiful buildings, right? They were just graceful, the way the lines were and everything. I've stood in them and yep, and I've done that.
Yep.
Never went up them.
There we go.
Now that they're not there anymore, and I look back, and sometimes I think, oh, I should have gone up with them when I had a chance. No, that was never going to happen anyway. I had my chance, but to be honest, the decision would have been the same. I admire them from the ground.
And that's enough.
But also, it's not that I don't like standing, like, I'm not afraid of airplanes. I don't like standing on the edge and looking out. And I'm not going to pay money to do that either. Like, if I don't really like it anyway, why would I pay all that money to go up there and do something I don't really care for?
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I think the Empire State Building is a beautiful building. And I think, same with Chicago. I've stood at the bottom of every building in Chicago. Chicago has amazing architecture. But like, you want to do a building tour? I'm like, no, I'm good. I like it from here, from the sidewalk. Definitely want to see you Friday for a beer. Or wine. On me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a little follow-up video on Friday.
Okay.
I'll add it to the end of this one. And 3 day after.
Wow.
Yeah.
I look 5 years older.
Well, that's the other thing. We were talking about that earlier about how much when you go short. Well, the other thing about this day and age is the ID rules are so strict. So if you look under 25, the ID. And some people say that I always got ID until I cut my hair short, then they never ID'd me anymore. Like, you know, go to the grocery store, you go to a nightclub, oh, I just need to see your ID. Then when you cut your hair short, they're like, do you want to see my ID? Like, no, that's never happened before.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, well, the haircut is mature. They are maturing. Haircuts are maturing.
Oh, là.
Oh, I know, but that's part of your journey.
Exactly.
We're
My growth is
documenting
unique.
on camera
Yeah.
your journey to your first ever short haircut. And like something out of the 80s too, not a modern pix. Like we get done like, oh, let's do this modern pixie. Like, no, we're doing. Oh, but look how much you're matching at now.
Yeah.
So much matching. It's like really falling into shape.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Cool. Now that's way off. Let's do the spine tooth comb. Do you want a beer?
I'm okay, thank
Okay,
you.
go. I'm gonna have a sip.
Okay.
Yeah. Need to take a little break. Now the reason I cut into the way I am is variation of length. I want to see texture in there. If you go,
Oh, yeah?
it's like a helmet.
Oh, yeah, no.
And if
we
you
do
do it like this, we want a texture variation length. And like you said, you don't even own a hair dryer.
Yeah.
So we want this hair just to be amazing
Yeah.
with you doing nothing. And it will be. It will be. Because you're already like, what am I going to do when my hair drying? How's it going to look? And it's don't worry about it. But for your job, the short haircut is the ultimate lifestyle choice. Like it's the do nothing.
Yeah.
It's long, it's in a ponytail. It's short, it's, to be honest, it's the same look. Long hair in a ponytail looks like short hair.
That's true.
And if it's always in a ponytail, you might as well just have short. If it's always in a ponytail, you're just carrying around dead weight.
Yeah, that's true. And it makes them usually very, very weak as well.
Yeah, that's right, because of the weight of it and
Yeah.
pulling it back and the tension and everything. So I'll just cut it, because now you're getting rid of the dead weight.
There you go.
Yeah. Because your hair wants to go this way, doesn't it? Yeah. That's so pretty. You want to see the back yet?
Yeah.
Yep. And we'll probably do it shorter in the back, but you can
yeah?
see it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow.
Isn't that cool?
I think that's the first time I see my neck.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Oh, that's okay. We can just. That can go. I was just throwing it on. I was throwing it on your lap for dramatic effect. Because you wanted high impact, so let's do the high impact. I might use clippers at the bottom.
Ooh. Okay.
Might. Just so you know.
Okay.
Cool. That's fun. And one of the last songs we listened on the Spotify there before we cut off the filming is still stuck in my head.
Ah.
And it's
Well, that was
punk
a good song, so that's
Yeah,
okay.
and it's a punk song too. It's got punk music stuck in my head. But 70s punk, not like crappy 90s. Back in the 70s when the musicianship was like low,
Oh yeah.
but the attitude was high. And that's how you got away with it. That's my preference for punk. Try it a wee bit. Well, we're not styling it yet, we're just taking some moisture out.
Okay.
Yeah, you cool with that?
Oh well.
Yeah, exactly. Go for the life experience.
At this point, I mean, come on.
Exactly. But we're not going to do like anything crazy though. We're just going to clean up the hairline. Number 3 up the back, just a little bit up to the occipital bone. It's not a big deal. But it means you get to experience this for the first time in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you have work tomorrow, you're going to be like, that feels so good. Gives you something to play with. Because you've never felt that before ever. Either. Oh yeah, I should move the chair so people can see. How terrible is that? I'm on the fence about it because I like the point of view of the person in the chair
Oh yeah.
rather than everyone's different camera angles or whatever. But I'm like, no, just explain it. Enjoy the haircut the same as the person in the chair. So that's kind of like what I like about this channel is like, I don't know, keep it simple.
Keep it simple. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Might take it to a
Simple
number
and
2 right at the hairline because you have one of those hairlines that's like squiggly.
Mm.
And these are new for you too. All the different rituals of having short hair is all this kind of stuff that you've never experienced before in your life.
Yeah.
And then when you have it short, you're like, it's fun. Like these are all cool rituals. When you grow long, you look back and you're like, I'm just getting a short haircut.
Oh yeah.
That happens too. You're like, oh, you know, the little clippers and trimmers and all things. And you'll miss that when you grow your hair back again. Or maybe you just never grow your hair back again, but that's your choice.
Oh, we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we will see. But you'll see, like, you grow your hair back and then you see a girl walking down the street with this really cool short haircut and you're like,
Oh
I kind of
yeah.
miss that. Now you break it up a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, through there. Yeah, same to you when I met you last week. I always get along with people from Brittany.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. And my first few years in Wellington was a lot of my friends were from. There's quite a few from Brittany.
Mm.
So every time I meet someone from Brittany, I get excited. You're from Brittany.
Yeah, there is Brittany all over the world.
Yeah. There are.
Mm.
I'm still friends with them today, but you know they went back there.
Oh yeah.
Got married, had kids. And I had kids too. So we compare our kids over Facebook now.
Oh yeah.
And they say, when are you going to come to Brittany? I would. I'd actually, like, I would honestly take my kids up there to visit my old friends for that when they were living here.
Oh, that's
It
really
would
the
be
best
so-
country.
it would be
that's-
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to take my kids to Nova Scotia before Brittany. Nova Scotia would be a priority, but Brittany would be absolutely a great choice as well.
Oh, that's a to-do step.
Yeah.
That's a very, very beautiful
Yeah.
country.
Now, what happens when we're able to travel again? We're going to go to Canada, obviously. We have to catch up with family. And if we can get Nova Scotia, then it'll be great. And then down the road, we plan other trips. And if it's going to be a European, like me doing a European tour
Mm.
is going to be like Brittany, like
Brittany first. And
yeah, well, it'd be
at the end.
Brittany. But I'm not gonna do like all the really popular things like, oh, you have to see this. This is like, no, I'm gonna go. Absolutely, Brittany's gonna be there.
Mm.
I'd go to Hamburg in Germany,
Mm.
because I don't know how many people go to Hamburg, but I would because of arts and culture. I go to Krakow in Poland.
Mhm.
You know, I go for all those little arts and culture places.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. Now I would do the whole like north coast. Like if you go to Brittany, if you could do the whole coast from there up through Holland, in towards Hamburg. Like if you did that whole northern coast, starting in Brittany, all the way up to Hamburg, how cool would that be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Drive it or otherwise.
By
Well,
boat.
well, you could either way. I think that'd be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Start in Brittany and make your way over to Hamburg.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That would be a good one. I'd like to go to Norway.
Oh, me too. That sounds amazing over there.
Yeah. But a lot of Norway geography is similar to New Zealand with the fjords and all.
Oh, yeah?
But it's also right back in the summit. Now there was one girl that I did her for the year she was here. She was from Svalbard, which is way up north of Norway. It's Norway. It's a Norwegian territory. But it's like the northernmost community on the planet because it's way up in the Arctic Circle. It's way up in the Arctic. She was cool. She was the girl, the Norwegian girl with blonde hair down to here, because there's no hairdressers in Svalbard where she grew up. So we did a haircut to here, like in the same day. I said, let's give you all the haircuts you never had in your life in one day. So we did to here, next haircut here, next haircut here, here, and then to Bob.
Wow.
And she loved it because she'd never done this before.
Yeah.
And then when it got to the bottom, I said, do you want to go shorter? She goes, no, I'm good. So off she went. Then she come back to the Svalbard next day, she goes, okay, let's go shorter now. And then she went short, right?
Wow.
And then what happened was she had to go back to Norway. And she said it, when I go back to Norway, there's no one going to be able to do these haircuts because they're cool short haircuts.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know, we'll see what happens. And so she goes back to Norway, she tries the short haircut. They made her look like an 80-year-old grandma because they know how to do grandma haircuts. So she said, too bad. So her hair got to, I saw my friends with her on Facebook.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because she can't find a good haircut in Norway, so she's just back to long again. I'm sure in Oslo there's good haircuts, but she's northern Norway. She's in the north part of it. Not just Svalbard, but a couple of other stuff up in the northern part of it. I don't think you can find a good haircut in northern Norway.
Yeah.
It's long hair. Gotta go to Oslo for that.
Long hair means everything is possible.
True. I think there, the lengthwise.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now you can see this now because I just did a simple haircut. Oh no, the haircut's done. This is doing nothing with it. Do you like the way it looks doing nothing with it? Because this is how your hair's going to look every day from now on.
Okay.
This is how it's going to look every day from now on. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Woo.
Grab a mirror, show the back. And here's what we're going to do. Before I do the style part of it, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a commercial break. Because you need to adjust to this off camera. You need some time off camera. So we're going to take a commercial break.
Welcome to Magic Cuts for a great haircut at a great price.
I'm number one at Magic Cuts. It's Magic Cuts for me.
I'm number one at Magic Cuts. It's Magic Cuts for me.
When you want a perfect cut, number one is where it's at. I'm number one at Magic Cuts. It's Magic Cuts for me. The smartest heads in town come to Magic Cuts for a great haircut. But you're only number one when you're at Magic Cuts. From coast to coast, you're always welcome.
Hey.
Hi, and we're back. We're back from commercial break. So you needed a moment to be like,
Yeah.
exhale.
Oh my god. Oh
And you've had that moment. Now your reactions, is that to turn the camera off so that you can react on a personal level?
Yeah.
I will say that your reactions were really cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy. I look very white now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's amazing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do two styles. We're going to do, actually I'm going to cut a little more off the back because my perfectionism, we're not really quite done with the haircut yet.
Okay.
We just had to take a commercial break. So a little more off the back, just to, it's just my perfectionism, that's all.
Okay.
I can't explain perfectionism, it's madness. It's madness. That's what it is. Someone keeps trying to talk to me with a strange future device because we're doing 1983 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Babyman, it's like, what is that noise?
Oh,
It didn't exist in 1983.
extraterrestrials. It's trying to call me.
Yeah, it's called the FBI, or not the CIA. There's a strange alien device here. It's making noises. What can this be? Maybe the government knows. The government doesn't know. It's so funny. Everyone's like about the government secrets and things.
Oh,
You think the government knows any more than anybody else? It's just a bunch. Everyone's just a dumb human, right? We're all just dumb humans. You think this human knows more than this one because of government, like UFOs or whatever? All the conspiracies, like, oh, the government knows. The government doesn't know shit. They're just more dumb humans. Oh, the top secrets. There's top secrets on other humans and whatnot, but as far as like secret hidden alien technology and the rest of it, no. Anything alien doesn't want us to know, including the government, especially the governments. That's my theory. The governments don't know anything because they're not supposed to know, just like any other human. That's my theory. Anyhow, these are my jokes. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into the old mousse
Okay.
and hairspray, because we're
Okay.
styling it like it's 1983. And then we'll watch it and we'll do one step. And this one's not going to be like not much emphasis. Use a venting brush, and we're going to use it. Because we want to do it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the city's coming alive.
Oh.
Yeah, I know those guys. They're cool. They're all looking in. Everyone rubbernecks with the hair salon.
Oh,
You
yeah?
walk by, and they all like walk by and they go. You rubberneck.
What's happening here?
You rubberneck car accidents when you're driving, and when you're walking, you rubberneck hair salons. People just do. Oh, someone really wants to get hold of me. I'm gonna ignore it. Nah, use a pen. Change my mind.
Okay.
Good old Denver. The portrait styling I'm doing, the hairstyle I'm doing on you right now,
Yeah.
you'll never repeat in your life.
Okay.
But I will photograph it, which
Yeah.
becomes part of your headshots.
Okay.
Because part of this process is you can do this on your headshots because you're doing modeling stuff too, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about off camera because you do modeling. And one of the reasons why you wanted to cut your hair short is you wanted to change your modeling career with it. Yeah. Difference
Well,
in headshots.
starting actually.
Yeah. Just to see if, with short hair if you get more calls than long hair.
Voila.
There we go. Now, when this channel starts to make more money, I can upgrade equipment.
I'm sure it will after that.
Because what we're using a first generation GoPro
Yeah.
with blue tack stuck to a mirror, and when the
Oh,
battery
sorry.
dies, I gotta plug it in. And I don't leave it plugged in because the weight of the cord with the blue tack makes it go blue.
Oh.
Now, a lot of people in the comments like, you should do this and this and this. I'm like, yeah, it could be all high tech and everything, but I'm a hairdresser.
Yeah.
I don't do high tech. I use
Not
what,
that fancy.
whatever, it was free.
Exactly.
My favorite thing in the world is free. I love free. And this is a low budget channel. Now this channel is starting to make money in case if anyone's wondering. Now you log into the analytics and I think it says it's making, I think at this point, 500 some odd US dollars. But you think they paid me yet?
No.
No.
Soon, soon.
I haven't seen any money. So at this point, this far along in the channel, the analytics says it's making $500, but I haven't seen any money. But it doesn't matter to me. I have this business that makes money.
Yeah.
This is something I do fun for the side. And if I never see any money out of it, doesn't matter. I just keep doing it for fun anyway.
Yeah.
And if it does make any money, I just pass that money on to models, right?
Yeah.
You want to be a model? Cool, I can pay you. And it's coming from the YouTube money. At the end of the day, this is for fun.
Yeah.
Now I think to really nail that, I need a round brush.
Oh yeah.
A little bit round brushing. Yeah, we'll do a bit of round brushing too. And we have to double this it. These round brushes are Denman as well. I use Denman brushes all around. Best brushes you can buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're getting that kind of see, we're getting that little bit of lift.
Okay.
And then what you do is you do a second dose. Not as heavy as the first one. And then you go back another time with the hair dryer. And this one really you get the lift out of it the second time. Just how I do it. Everyone has a different way of doing it. Building it. Do the second time, you're going to actually get a lift.
Oh wow.
Now I'm using this brush, but I could still be using the same result with this, because it's just a flick of the wrist. I could be using either brush, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now we got that look we want.
Okay.
Fun! Welcome to 1983 or whatever.
Exactly.
That's like our mom used to do it.
True.
Yeah. And that's what we want. And we want to send her pictures and she'd be like, oh,
that's me.
children! Whoa! Ooh la la! Now the perfection is a moment where you're not quite getting enough oomph in that little area. You just do one more little dab right there. It's where I'm not, need a little more oomph. One more little dab in that area. I think we're pretty much there. And I'll do this with a venting brush. Where will this have that little bit of oomph in that area. There we go, that's where I want it. And what we can do now is we can put it into a helmet. Super set.
Okay.
There you go. And then finally, lock it down with this. Nailed it.
Et voilà.
Wow. What a strong, confident woman that's coming up the other end. Grab a mirror, show the back.
Très joli.
And the best part, just like that.
That's funny.
It's hard as a rock.
Yeah.
That is hard as a rock. Now, we've never gone through the bag of accessories on
Do you have
camera.
big sunglasses as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna do this like ridiculousness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the bag of tricks.
Let's do
I need a
it.
lint roller too. We need surfaces over here.
Yeah.
Now help yourself.
Look at that.
There you go.
Oh,
So there's
I
different
want some.
glasses. Here's the big hoops.
Oh yeah. Do you have
Different kinds.
Yes.
Now what I'm thinking for this look, it's not going to be the big hoops. It's going to be one of the square hoops. Yeah, those are great, aren't they? Those are great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I can see nothing.
Yep. Now here are the options. That's your classic big hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which is one option. Or there's the kind of square kind. Or these kind of square kind, the different angles, right?
That's
Yeah. Or there's that one. I'm kind of thinking this one for this look.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Do you like
This
that one?
Let's
Yeah.
try both.
Now, if you're going to do this one, has to go on the other side because of the black, but we can adjust that. But of the two, which one do you like better, the square or the round?
Round maybe.
Yeah, round. We can
Yeah.
just do the big round.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do the big round. Do you know why? Because we're just going for that, like, stereotype 83.
Yeah. Exactly.
Big rounds. There's also the big round that are colored, or I think the silver, but there's that one. Because this goes with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there is that kind of
Uh-huh.
thing. There is, not really. But this didn't exist in 1983.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Replace it with this because that existed in 1983.
Yeah.
And
That.
what else have I got? The bag of tricks. No, I think we're good. I think that's good for
Look at
accessories.
that.
There's those. There's also a few more here.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one.
Yeah, you saw them. Yeah, I think because you're a French culture,
Yeah.
that's more suitable. That's more suitable.
Thank you.
Yeah, throw those on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's it. Let's go photograph you.
Yay.
We'll do something with the glasses on, with off, and with the jacket on, with the jacket off. We'll do a bunch of different things.
All right. Let's go.
Yep. Right there's good. Perfect. Love it.
Very good.
Cool. And we can go back and we can make you modern again.
Okay. Sounds good.
Come on over, grab a seat.
Yeah.
So here's the best part about this part of it. We're doing modern style.
Okay.
Now, see how much work I put into making that into
Yeah.
that? Now watch this. I'm not even going to use a brush or anything. I'm just going to use fingers.
Okay.
And I'm not even going to use a hair dryer because you don't own a hair dryer.
Yeah, true. I
So
don't have a.
why would I blow dry
Yeah.
your hair if you can't repeat at home?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is you just took a shower.
Yeah.
Now imagine this. You don't even have a comb. Just
yeah.
use your fingers. So we're not even going to brush your hair or comb it or anything. Same haircut, same haircut, just two different looks, right?
Yeah.
This one, we used the comb that God gave us, which is this right here, to style it.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I'm going to put you under the machine because all it does is a natural dry, but it
Yeah.
speeds up the process.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is you like walking around your house, letting it dry naturally. And we're going to speed up the process. And then we'll put some styling product in it after. And when you compare this style to the other style,
Yeah.
they both look amazing, but one was so effortless and the other one was like so much work.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it goes to show back in 1983 how crazy they were
Yeah.
with how much work they put in their hair.
Too
And then
much
you
work.
could do an amazing style with no work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just generation gaps. The other thing to think about, today we have smartphones. In '83 they didn't have smartphones.
Yeah.
So they had all the time in the world to like, oh, this, and
Yeah.
because they had nothing better to do. Today,
No.
no. we're the zombie nations with the phones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're mostly dry, so I'll take this off. I'll go over a little more with just the diffuser, just to speed it up a little bit. But now this is a haircut
Yeah.
and a hairstyle untouched, right?
Okay.
When it's a really great haircut, then untouched it looks amazing, right? And I'm all about that kind of thing.
Okay.
Because
This looks good.
if the haircut falls into shape, it doesn't matter what you do with it, it's going to look amazing. And that's what this is. So we just take some of the moisture out over here, because it's being stubborn in this corner, as it does. I love washing wear haircuts more than anything in the world. I kind of wash and wear for you. We just did that for for the retro haircuts thing. But this is wash and wear hair. It was cut that way in the first place. So you can
Oh,
see
yeah.
when you do nothing with it.
Yay.
You like it?
Yeah.
I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use, this is called styling clay.
Okay.
Just put it through. And we didn't even use a comb or a brush or anything on it. Natural dry. So this hairstyle is so effortless compared to that other one, which was a
Yeah.
whole crap load of effort. Now, when you take a step back and you compare the two styles, which one do you prefer? This one or the other one?
This one. That
Yeah,
one.
me too. It's actually really cool stuff.
Little-
Yeah, no, that's what you do.
No.
But that's what happens from this point on. It becomes versatility of it. So
Yeah.
it starts to take a shape. As the day goes on, you touch it, you play with it, you're at work, the rest of it. So, to be honest, this is the better style.
Okay.
All that work that went to the other style that they used to do, this is the do nothing.
Yeah.
This is the better style, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
But we like to explore. The point of the Retro Haircut channel is we're exploring hair and haircuts and hairstyles from the past. And this is exactly the same haircut, but with an effortless style using
Yeah.
clay. We used Bold Move from Mimi to style it. We washed it, and we didn't even use a comb or a brush or nothing.
Nothing.
Natural dry, little bit of Bold Move, styling clay.
Yeah.
And people can leave a comment.
Yeah.
Which one did you like best? Did you like her with long hair? Did you like, no, people at home can comment. Did they like the long hair? Did they like the short hair coiffé? Or did they like the short hair modern style?
Short hair coiffé.
You like short hair coiffing?
Yeah, coiffé.
Do you like that the best?
Oh, but like that. What?
Well, I meant like
Yeah.
coiffee meaning the 80s.
Oh, no,
because it's
no,
the
no,
French
no.
called the
yeah.
Old Francais.
Yeah.
Now, I wish I could. I wish my French was better, but
No,
it's poor.
sorry.
No, I know.
No, I
I'm
like
saying,
it.
no, I'm saying for the people at home at the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
if they prefer you with long hair or the 80s style or the modern style.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Now, you prefer this. Do you prefer your hair long or short like this?
I like them both, but that is a bit more. It's somebody else. Like.
Yeah, this is yeah. Well, this is très bien, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Très bien, très
Yeah.
joli. Merci.
of course. Yeah, merci beaucoup.
Oh,
Thank you for
plaisir.
letting me cut your hair.
No
This has been
worries.
so much
Thank
fun.
you for cutting my hair.
Yeah, cool. Let's take some after shots of this.
Okay.
But do you want to change into a modern outfit? Yeah, let's change into a modern outfit and we'll do the after shots with a modern outfit on. Cool. So you can get changed.
Yeah.
Cool. So here we are 3 days later.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to have short hair?
Very good actually. I really love to have my short hair, and I have a very good reaction. A lot of people telling me I look very cute and stuff. So that was a big change. I was quite nervous, but I'm very happy about it.
Go. And then you have a photo shoot tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm gonna be my first photo shoot model, and yeah, with my short hair, we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
Hopefully, well.
Cool.
I hope so.
Yeah. No, awesome. So it was a good choice in the end.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very happy about it. I like how I can see my face now, so that's quite cool.
Yeah. When you cut off the hair, all the features pop.
Exactly.
Cool. Très bien.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah. Oui, merci.